guys, I hope that all of you are doing great. Well, this video we are going to talk about where is the Bitcoin's bottom, and the whole aim of this video will be to let you know the exact indicator when we can know that when the next bull cycle will be starting. I'll be showing you within the charts. At the same time, what is the best decision for yourself at the moment and in the coming times, so that you can utilize it. The decision gives you the maximum profit from it. So make sure you watch the video completely till the end. And first of all, I would like to open the charts showing you when this turmoil is going to get over. And if you already not have the account on the TradingView, I would suggest all of you guys to make an account. I'll leave a link down below in the video description where you get the 30-day free trial, and you can just look for the 30-day free trial, work upon it, because charting is one of the most important thing that you will be doing if you are here in the crypto for the long term. So let me show you. If I open the BTC USDT, that is the Bitcoin chart, and on a 5-day time frame, I'll show you the exact indicator which tells us when the bull market, when this bear cycle is going to get started. So with my account, I have this ability to select for the 5 days. Now I'll be opening this Gaussian channel, which is going to tell us when the bear market is going to get over and when the bull cycle is going to get started. So as you can see over here, you might be noticing some of the pattern. This is like from really back long time, 2017 bull market top, and that's when we touch the Gaussian channel, it keeps us within the Gaussian channel, and especially this 5-day chart. Eventually what happens when we enter this red zone, that's when we have the maximum pressure, and eventually there comes a point when we get down below this red zone and like below this Gaussian channel, and these are one of the best buying opportunities of our lifetime. Why? Because we know that eventually, yes, it will take time, but eventually the Bitcoin or any other asset, like in this case Bitcoin we are talking about, will come out of this red channel, and eventually the next bull run will continue. And whenever it hits again, the same thing will happen. And when do we know that this bear cycle is over? The moment it gets back, like from the red zone, it gets back over here, and when the green zone starts, that's when we know that this is the bull cycle happening. Similarly over here, this thing happened, and then the red zone, when the red zone got over, we know that the green zone started, and that's when the bull cycle ran. And surprisingly, now we have this red zone started. All we are waiting for the bear market to get over and the next bull cycle to get started is this red zone to get over. Remember, 5-day chart, the Gaussian channel, you start, right? Make your TradingView account. So these are one of the best indicators. Now, here's the thing. Whether you can fall down further, definitely yes. You might fall down further, but one of the few of the things that we need to realize, never in the history that Bitcoin has been adopted so much. It is just following the chart cycle, and that too with the external environment. What kind of external environment is thrown upon Bitcoin right now? You have the worst crash within the stock market. Netflix down 70%, companies like Facebook down 50% plus. We have trillions of dollars wiped out of NASDAQ, of S&P 500, right? We are thrown with war, Russia-Ukraine war, within the entire asset class plunging upon. Then we are thrown the biggest inflation in the history of United States, one of the biggest inflation. And adding cherry on top, every month we are having interest rate increase. It's not that one time the interest rate increase happened 50 basis point or something, and that's when it gets over, so that pricing in happens, and that's when we start moving up. Every month it is supposed to happen. Till when it is supposed to happen, we do not know. The next month again it is scheduled. This month again it is scheduled. All that thing being thrown at it with so much of the adoption. For the first time in history, like institutions like Fidelity is offering its client the Bitcoin as a service apart from 401k. That's the kind of adoption we are talking about. The metaverse is coming. So much of the things happening. And obviously when we are tracking the price of the Bitcoin, all the other crypto assets are linked with the Bitcoin. If Bitcoin price crashes, everything else crashes. If it goes up, everything goes up along with it. So that's why we need to track Bitcoin every time. Even though if you're not even interested in investing in Bitcoin, this is one of the best indicator for us. We are at the, like, what is the RSI level? All-time low. Like last we were here was March of 2020, right? So there can be another man-made thing, some big crash happening within the Nasdaq or whatever. We may wick down further below. I'm not saying that this is the exact bottom, but this is, again, we are in the buyer's zone. Remember, we are not in the seller zone. I mean, if you are selling it, you should sell only, I mean, obviously you can sell, but I mean, if you find a little bit of relief rally, you can sell, but sell only so that you can buy in cheaper. Do not sell it for good. And if you want to sell some of the shit coins that you believe does not have any utility, that's also all right. But selling is only for the purpose that you are very sure that you will be finding a cheaper value so that you can increase the number of coins that you have, right? Otherwise, this is the bias market. Just imagine if you think of planning of selling over here, right? Or similarly, like in the past when we were below this red zone, over here, we are planning to sell and exit. That's one of the worst strategy. Probably we are selling so that we can buy it cheaper. And if you are successful in that, that's very good. But remember, this is the bias market. Why? Because we are waiting for this red zone to get over and the green zone to get started. So every time you're having this bigger dip, why? Because I mean, when you are above this Gaussian channel, that's when you should be thinking, like when you are overbought, like overheated the market is, that's when you are in a seller's market. Whenever you're buying, you should be only buying because you think a little bit more pump is there so that you can sell it at the pump. So thinking about the selling, this is the time, right? Exiting out, taking the profit, right? At this point of time, this is the bias market. You only sell, why? Because you can buy in cheaper. Do not think of leaving the crypto altogether. You have to survive this bear market so that you can enjoy the next bull market. I mean, we have so much of the indicator. For the first time in history, 9 weeks of continuous red cycle of the Bitcoin and no relief rally yet, significant relief rally. Why? Because this is all the man-made thing. The war happening, the inflation happening, the rates increase happening, Nasdaq falling, SPX 500 falling, everything is happening. So this is the reason we are at such a low price. But remember, the people who are going to survive this will be the one who will be deserving the next bull market. We have a lot of other indicators as well, like this one, Bitcoin Mayors multiple indicator I showed in one of my videos in the past. This is again, like, I mean, the all-time low. I mean, from here it went to the extent of 0.64. That means the normal range is 1, right? And if it goes beyond 1, like it gets overheated, it has to come down. If it gets oversold, it has to come up. So similarly, right now we are in the very much oversold zone. So I mean, 91% of the time, the Mayors multiple indicator value was this, right? And average price of Mayer multiple for the Bitcoin has been 1.4. So we are in a very, very oversold zone. But the point is, a lot of other crises may be coming, man-made thing. We might be wicking down below. But remember, this is the buyer's market, not the seller's market. When this red zone is going to get over, that's when your bear market will be over. That's when the green zone will be coming. Like we are talking over here, like 38,000 plus, 40,000 plus. Once it gets inside, we know like it'll slowly and steadily. So when we are talking about 40,000 plus, that's when we know that we are on the upper trajectory. So again, guys, I hope that this video would have been helpful for all of you guys. If yes, please do ensure that you hit the subscribe button if you have not already. This channel will be everything about how do we grow your finances. That's what the goal of this channel is, to provide financial freedom to all of our subscribers. And smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Comment down below for what do you think is the exact bottom. I would want to know from all of you guys, and what do you think about this particular analysis and the kind of videos you'd want to see in the future. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.